Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're doing well. This is Mick, back here just to do a collection review today. It's been quite a while since I've shown off my collection, and I haven't shown off my collection room at all since I've had it built up, and it's a major work in progress still, but I think I'm going to show it off a little bit today. So we're just going to start off with some really nice G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero boxes that I didn't have room to store them with the rest of the stuff, so we'll just take a look at this stuff first. So up first we have the box for the hovercraft killer whale. This is a very sought after piece for the collectors. Mine is in 100% complete condition. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. And of course I have the box, which is very nice. So up next is the box to the Sky Striker. And I have an absolutely beautiful example of the Sky Striker. 100% complete. The original owner did some custom artwork on it, which assuming I can remove if I really want to. Somebody told me how to do it, so you'll see what I'm talking about once I get to it. The actual Sky Striker vehicle. And then next up is the massive box for the original G.I. Joe Headquarters Command Center. This box is in pristine condition, just like my headquarters command center is basically, except for some custom paint work, which you will also see. Here's my little layer. Like I say, this is a work in progress. We'll start things off with the killer whale hovercraft that you saw the box for. That sticker right there, still in nice condition. Every single depth charge barrel right there. Got the little motor scooter for it right back there. And the biggest part about any killer whale hovercraft, 100% intact. Not broken, not reproduction. This commands a pretty hefty price, especially with the box and being in the complete condition that it is. Moving up quickly here is just some heavy artillery from the very early days of G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero. The G.I. Joe Headquarters Command Center. I do have the sticker that goes right here, but unfortunately, oops, I just lost my stalker guy. Fortunately, the sticker has lost all the stickiness, but the sticker is in very nice condition still, so I can get that reattached if I want to. So moving up, let's just check this out a little bit. It's in very, very nice condition. Got the American flag on one side, the G.I. Joe flag on the other side of that. There's old rock and roll right there, manning that gun. And as you can see, what I meant by custom paint work, the original owner of this did custom paint work to the guns and to the Sky Striker, unfortunately. But it's still pretty cool in my book, so still thrilled to own it. The Vamp. on like the ramp thing that can raise it up here so he can help out with the battle. There's our gunner. Another one. Gun right there. I believe this was called the Mobat. See if I can get a look at what's going on down here around the computer terminal. Looks like we have Scarlet down there and Breaker. Gung Ho watching the backside. Looks like Doc's putting away a stretcher. We got Duke overseeing everything. Looks like we have a couple prisoners back here as well. If I can get down to them somehow. Little Dreadnock there, and it looks like we have a Cobra guard trying to talk his way out. Sorry for the bad angles. Working downwards here is a fairly nice example of a Sky Striker. Custom paintwork on that back fin right there. You could see the original owner as a kid tried to paint it black to look like the box. You know, that's creativity. I don't fault a kid for doing that. Now if it was an adult that did that, you know, I might have something to say, but you know, you can't fault a little kid for doing that to his original Sky Striker, you know. I've been told I can remove that somehow, and I'm going to sure try. There you have Ace in there, and his co-pilot back there. Man, that is an impressive toy. I'm missing one of the engine deals in the back. I'm going to get around just so you can see it. But other than that, man, happy to have this with the box. Here you see some Cobra Hiss tanks. The blue one that you see in the center and the one to the left are the reissued ones. The one to the right here is the very first release of the Hiss tank with the driver, but his Cobra emblem has worn off, unfortunately. So if I just move this little guy out of the way, well, not little guy, but if I move this blue re-release of the Hiss 3 that they just came out with not too long ago, behind that you see another Hiss 3, but this one was released in 2000. And this has the O-ring for the figure, which people that aren't into G.I. Joe have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you are into G.I. Joe, you know that's a big deal. This is completely unopened. Never even opened before. So I'm kind of on the fence if I want to open it or not. Give me suggestions if any collectors end up watching this. So then I also have a little mini Hiss tank, which is neat, as well as the little mini box for it. Moving down, I'm going to start to pick this up a little bit because I'm already at 10 minutes with this video. Moving down even further. I need the pilot to this Ghost Rider. Just a couple of collector's cases there. One kind of newer one from the 90s, one older one there. Here's my loose figures. As you can see, my Storm Shadow there is snow white. No yellowing on him whatsoever. 100% complete.
My Firefly next to him, 100% complete. Cobra Eel in the back. Center, 100% complete. The one next to him, not complete, but still cool to have two of them. Very, very nice condition on the bats. Nice Crimson Guard example. Dr. Mindbender with the card. Iron Grenadiers with the card.
Here are just my loose Joes. Moving up to some loose Cobras, but the creme de la creme right here. The Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander, worth a fucking ton of money. Got Major Blood to his left. The Swivel Arm Cobra Commander to his right. And of course, Hooded Cobra Commander to the right again. The Baroness and Destro, as well as some guards flanking the rear, as well as 3 Cobra battle armors with the box too. So an up top, these are all first series Joes right here from the very first G.I. Joe A Real American Hero series that they made. Most of the guys are up in the headquarters. That's why you see a lot of empty spaces there. It's the original Snake Eyes, Scarlet's crossbow. This was the very first G.I. Joe I ever got as a kid, Torpedo. So he holds a near and dear spot in my heart. Up top here, a very nice example of the Dragonfly with Wild Bill. Moving onward to the next big shelf. There we have the G.I. Joe Vamp up top. The second Vamp I own, the other one you've seen on the headquarters. This one is complete and of course has the box. There you see some what they called pack rats right there, those little smaller things. I'll just move over real quick here. That is not complete, unfortunately, but it's, I'd say maybe 75 to 80% complete. Always looking out for the pieces I'm missing on that. Moving over to my Dreadnock shelf. You'll know this for the G.I. Joe fans that watch this. There are, a couple guys on here that aren't technically Dreadnoughts, but they kind of fit in with the gang. So got the Evil Twins, Tomax and Zaymot up front. You got Croc Master complete. Old Monkey Wrench back there. Crystal Ball, not really a Dreadnought, but kind of weird and fits in with them. Zartan's brother, missing his arm, unfortunately. Metalhead. Couple of the OG Dreadnoughts right there. Zarana in the back. Driver of the Thunder Machine, forget his name. I always liked that guy right there. He's 100% complete. Nagahide back there. I don't think he's 100% complete. I'm missing his Warthog or whatever. Zanzibar, the pirate back there. Yar. And finally, Zartan. 100% complete with the box. He's got his shin guards. He's got the backpack. He's got the mask. Every single thing that Zartan came with is there. Unfortunately, my handlebars are missing from the swamp skier, but I do have them. If I can ever reattach them someday, I might. And then, of course, we have the Dreadnock cycle with the box. Going down even further, the Cobra Night Attack 4-wheel drive Stinger with the box and the driver. We have a Cobra Fang, pretty nice example of one there. Old Serpentor and his air skiff thing. On the bottom, some non-G.I. Joe stuff. Partridge Family game, 100% intact. Mork from Orc Eggship Radio, which is really fucking cool, man. It actually works too. It's got some record albums over here. Pretty good stuff. Willie. Kraftwerk. I got good stuff down here. Hall & Oates. All originals too. None of these albums are those fucking Walmart reproductions, man. These are the real deal. There's Conquest box. I don't have the Conquest, unfortunately. I have my eye on one though, so I'm going to probably pick one up. Just picked up that yesterday, the Sky Shark. I need to put it together. It was completely sealed. I opened it up. Kind of strange though, because 2 of the stickers were peeled off of the sticker thing, and the rest of them are completely perfect, never even peeled off. Here's a very nice example of Snow Job. Snow White, absolutely no yellowing on him whatsoever. And for Joe collectors, you know that's hard to get. Full intact card for Snow Job as well. So now I'm going to move up to a mask toy that I have. That's Miles Mayhem, the driver. Oops. Those are newer back there. That's a very rare one right there. Wolf Beast. Another Miles Mayhem that came with him. He's still in the wrapper, or in the package still. Going down, we have a Gloob WCW Vader, or Big Van Vader back in those days. Back to the Future book from the 80s. Michael Jackson glove. Just some random stuff here. Unopened box of Batman cards right there. And just some really older stuff down here. Evil Knievel bike thing. The bike is roached, and that Knievel is roached that's on the bike. But I have a 100% pristine Evil Knievel right there. That dollar thing is one of those old string toys where like you string it out and then you press a thing and it'll retract it to, like, I don't know, play a stupid joke on somebody. Some really old cap guns from, God, I don't know, the 60s maybe. That Wishnick troll thing is from the 60s. Bob's Big Boy. John Lennon Memorial Magazine from the Chicago Tribune from the Sunday after he was assassinated, which is a nice collector piece. Castle Grayskull, not nearly complete. The original Simon, not a reproduction, not a newer version of it, the absolute original version of it with the box, with the instructions, works perfectly. Just some random stuff there. A couple Howard the Duck comics. Speak and Spell. Original inbox. Works like a charm. Randy Macho Man Savage display that I asked the people at the gas station if I could have, and they let me. That badass zebra striped thing right there is a nice piece of wrestling history, actually. WWF history, to be more exact. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. This was his hat that he wore to the ring. Look at that. Fucking pretty nice, man. Thrilled to own that. Absolutely thrilled to have that in my collection. So then, finishing up with my NWO sticker. The Thunder Machine. There's a little raptor right there. I believe that's what they called him. Visionary. He is opened up, unfortunately, but still kind of cool to have the card and the actual bubble. Same thing with Squeeze. He's opened, but still have the card in the bubble for him. Ratfink and his rat rods. I believe that guy on the right is Strongheart from Dungeons and Dragons. And just a random Star Wars thing. I thank you guys for watching if you watched. And if you enjoyed taking some time with this video, take time to give it a like. I appreciate that. Thank you. See you next time.